Hello, this is the Brass Love One Healer to Row 9 here on YouTube. I want to do a storyline reading because I just want to bring remembrance to my loved one's born day today. This is my loved one's born day today. My loved one was murdered last year, but this is her birthday. She was murdered and mowed down by a coward. This is her born day though. I want to do a storyline reading though, because back then when I did a storyline reading as far as her, back then the first one all the way through, God kept saying that the person was going to be before a judge and get caught, right? That's all it kept saying, and it was saying the reasons why the person did what the person did. But today is her born day, because the date of her murder passed already. That was back in February. So now I can take her obituary down and put it away, because I kept it up the whole time until I hear something from the detectives or anything like that to say that they found somebody or anything. So I want to thank the detectives that's working hard on her case. They got a name, and that's good. But along with the name, they might have a face. I don't know that, but I know they got a name. So if they got a name, that's a start. Because it's hard for people to give up names in a community unless some kind of way they saw the person off of cameras. And then they looked the picture up or something like that. I just don't know. That's all I know is they got a name. And God said back then the person was going to stand before a judge. So I know the person was going to be caught. It's just a matter of time. So it seemed like it. I don't know if the person actually is caught yet, but they got a name. I do know that much. And that made me happy. So it's just a matter of time. If the person is not in the police clutches, he soon will be. So I can take her obituary and put it away now, because I said I was going to leave it up until I hear about a person is caught or something as far as this person. And I never had anybody's obituary out this long before, ever. Oh yeah, my neck. I want to thank the detectives I appreciate the detectives, because sometimes you might think they forgot about you, but all the time they're working hard out there trying to solve these cases out here. It brings me back to the first 48. I was addicted to the first 48 back then. I used to, another one come on and another one come on. I used to look at it well into the morning. I was like addicted to it. I didn't know how much craziness is out here as far as people killing people for all kind of crazy reasons. And just people in general, family members, friends, or whoever it is. Until I looked at the first 48, that really showed me that people have all kind of reasons they kill people for. But I really like the idea that the detectives found out, like they said in the first 48, it's important to get as much information in that first 48 hours is crucial. So I really appreciate detectives, because a lot of people evidently don't know how hard their work is, because it's like piecing a puzzle together. You got to decipher what goes in and what you got to toss out, because people can tell you something, but you got to make sure whatever that is right. You just can't just throw that in a bowl and say that goes. You got to make sure that's right. Oh yeah, I can keep this over here. That's legitimate. or if it's something that is not useful. Yeah. It's like a puzzle, trying to get everything together. So it do take time. If it took a whole year just to find out a name and tell my family a name, that's a whole year. That's a long time. Because it's not easy. And I see that from looking at the first 48 back then in her situation. So I appreciate the detectives for all their hard work in trying to bring cases to some closure for the families out here that loved ones have been murdered, or people just who have died outside that wasn't murdered, but just the detectives trying to find out exactly what happened, because everybody outside that's found not alive has not been murdered. They could have died of natural causes, but still it has to be found out. So I just appreciate their service and their help in trying to help all of us citizens, as far as our family members and friends or people we love, or just people in general, to be able to get closure for their family members who was murdered or who was found deceased outside or whatever it might be, or inside or wherever. So I want to do a storyline as far as her, or if not her, whatever God bring out, okay? Because we might have somebody right now going through something like this where you haven't heard anything yet, but God's saying you're going to hear something. You might just get a name like we got so far. That's a start. But God told me back then when I did a storyline reading after I found out that this person going to be staying before a judge, and God told me that all the way back then. Way back then. Each time it kept saying the same thing to me. So I knew it was going to happen. So it's going to happen. It just takes time. God is so good, because I had a dream about her. I woke up out of the dream, and then to get a phone call that very morning to say that she was murdered is what you call unbelievable. Because if I had a dream, but I didn't have a dream about her being murdered, I had a dream about her fighting. Get what I'm saying? A male. But then God was preparing me, because I was getting ready to get that phone call to let me know she was murdered. Nobody knew who by, but going off of my dream and her fighting a male, I assumed it was a male who murdered her because of my dream. So it's like God showed me that much, at least, her fighting a male. So it's amazing. I haven't had a dream about her since. Not one dream. No nothing. So God was preparing me right then. At least to let me know it was a male. He was brutal. He was cruddy. He was brutal. He was vicious. But he gonna get his, because the law is gonna get him, if they haven't gotten him already. And he gonna have to save all his strength for those men in jail he gonna have to deal with when they get him wrong. See, if he gonna have all that toughness when he get in there with these men, when any of them get him wrong, he gonna have to bring all of that to those guys when he be in jail, when they make him mad, when they get him wrong. The same that he brought to her. I still say any man that kill a woman is a coward. Any man that kill a child is a coward. What you gonna do with a real man? I don't want anybody to get the death penalty. I'm just not for the death penalty. I don't want nobody to be murdered or killed or anything like that. But I'm all for time. So all the time he can get, I'm fine with it. Whatever it is he's supposed to get. Whatever. I couldn't be on a jury with this situation if she was somebody I didn't know and I was on a jury. There's no way you could get me to say not guilty for that man. If I didn't know her, period, and I was on a jury, I've been on a murder trial jury before, so I know how that is. I've been on a jury 2 different times, so I know how it is to be on a jury. But you got to be honest, and you can't be railroaded into a decision that you don't feel is right, or because somebody want to go home, or whatever reasons people want to try to change your mind. But this situation right here, as far as what this person did to her, if I was on a jury and I didn't even know her, and whatever it is to know just how he murdered her, there's no way that man would walk out that court, not if I was on the jury, because I will hold that jury up for like months. It will be a mistrial or whatever it's called, but ain't no way he going home. No, a mistrial, I think they do go home, right? I'm not giving in. You're not going to make me give in to something that makes no sense to me, something that is unacceptable. So I want him to get everything that's coming to him except the death penalty, because I'm just not one of them kind of people. I don't want nobody to get the death penalty or die, but I want him to be punished. It's a long time coming, but God is in total control. God got this thing. He had his fun the whole year, last year, being free as a bird. Now he gonna be caged like a bird once the law actually get him, unless they got him already and we just don't know it. So let me just do a storyline. I don't know, like I said, which way it's gonna go, because this is her born day. So I don't say happy birthday to people not alive, because she's not alive. I say this is her born day. I'm bringing remembrance to her born day. This day right here, March 15th. People need to show more love in the world. People need to show more love in the world. People need to show more love in the world. And I say, if any man listening to me who thinking about killing a lady, who have killed a lady, you're a coward. Any man that killed children, think about killing your children or anybody's children, you're a coward. And God gonna deal with you. The law gonna deal with you whenever the law deal with you, but God gonna deal with you. You're not gonna see it coming when God deal with you. That's the difference in the law and God. You're not gonna see it coming. God gonna say, oh, remember that? When you go through whatever you go through, and you're gonna be thinking, why am I going through this? And God gonna bring it to your memory. Remember that? Remember when you shot her down like that? Remember that? Hollering, God help me, God help me. But God's not going to be there to help you. You're not going to get no help from God. You're not going to get no sympathy from God. You're not going to get it. You're not going to get a second chance with God. You didn't give her a second chance. You didn't do it. You let your anger take over, your jealousy, your anger, or whatever take over. You, the big man, take over. So you want to be the big man. When the law gets you and when you do your time, be that big man, because you're going to run into a lot of big men in jail that's bigger than what you think you are. And I guarantee you can't beat all of them. Even if you can even beat one of them. You might can't even beat one of them. Depends on which one that you go up against or come up against you. And that what I'm saying right there is for any men like that. And especially for the killer of my relative. The person I'm talking about. Okay? So let's just see. Spinning top. I'm here. Spinning top. Spinning top. Okay, universe, give me a storyline. It don't have to be about her, Lord, but it could be about somebody who going through something right now. They wondering if the person going to be found who murdered their loved one, or somebody who just going through whatever as far as some abusive man or whatever it might be. Whatever it is, Lord, whatever the storyline is to be, just bring it out. I'm going to know if there's anything to do with her because those same cards will come out again. So let's just look. Okay, universe, which one? Which way? Over here. Just jumping out. Just right up in here, pointing out. I see two cards that was in her storylines all the way back then. This card. This card. And card. Deep. Let's just go. They noisy. Nice to say. Whoa. Shoot. Bring them out like this. I need to put them down like this. Right here, what you trying to tell me to say happy birthday to you? Why you telling me to say I can't say happy birthday if you're not alive. Oh my goodness, I see her in my mind. I see her in my mind. She want me to say happy birthday. I can't say happy birthday, you're not alive. I don't say happy birthday to people not alive. Oh my goodness. It's like I haven't seen her since the day she was killed that morning in my dream. Oh my goodness. It's like I see her saying happy birthday. She want me to say happy birthday. You want me to say it? I'm not used to saying it to somebody who's not alive. Okay. I'll say it for you. I usually don't say that. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. She's saying yay, yay. Okay, she's smiling too. Okay. Alright. I usually don't say happy birthday to a person not alive though, but I see her clear as day. I've been seeing her since that morning in my dream. It's amazing. Okay, she wanted me to say happy birthday. She's smiling. She want me to say happy birthday. She in the spirit. Okay. Okay. First card is this your story now? It got some of your cards in it. So this can go with anybody who lost a loved one by murder. Well, this is just strictly hers. Because I see some cards from back then. So let's flow. Especially this one, this gossip card. That gossip card wouldn't stay out of the storyline. First card. She needed to be sincere about being secure. Something was somewhere it had no business being. In the car window, behind the glass doors, in the glass, by the glass, in the windowsill. Follow me. And for that, I'm going to say the gun. Because I don't know a whole lot about guns. My grandson loves guns, I'm telling you. Oh my goodness, he loves guns. I don't know a bunch about guns. Because I always think a gun is like that, right? But then they call that a gun that's this long too, right? It look like, to me, I call it a rifle, but I think it's considered a gun still. So I feel a gun. Because something was somewhere where it had no business being, as far as by some glass. So I'm gonna say the gun. I feel he shot her from the car. He rolled that window down, he shot her from the car. And what you call it, is it an automatic where it say get what I'm saying? Where it keep coming? I feel that's how he shot her. Ain't no way he should have maybe shot her like that with all the many times with a regular gun and nobody hear nothing and come around. I think that was one of those kind. I just truly feel it's like that. Where it was like where it's keep coming. I really think that's what it was. Myself personally. Yes. Okay. She had dormant behavior. She was holding on to for keepsake. She was a people pleaser. But she had to know her words had power. Or she did know her words had power. So we have right here that let's see, so light green. No growth come from the same sex. Your choices are your own. So no growth come from the same sex. She was gay. Follow me? So let's flow. Temporarily somebody abused their power with her. Follow me? So we have right here that somebody was strip searching her. Either trying to get money out of her while she is trying to avoid the person. Follow me? Or trying to get her clothes off. Follow me? God is a path and walking the right path. That's a prayer to God right here. I'm going to call it a prayer right there. She making the right, made a gesture to God. And I feel like it might have been praying right there. Or asking God something. I really feel it was a prayer though. Saying something to God some kind of way. Or inside our mind or whatever was going on. Or after she got shot some kind of way. While she is transitioning some kind of way. Maybe it was some kind of communication with God some kind of way in her mind. Follow me? She had to show that she could build her future. And she on her own fortune. Because we have right here that, do you love your wife? So, she need to save some money. So I feel like this person right here was a male who murdered her. So some kind of way he might have been jealous. Something like that, maybe. So we have right here that she was nervous at that place she was at. Before she got shot. Nervous. Thinking, meditating, waiting, or whatever was going on. but she is going to be herself. Someone was in competition with her, fussing, complaining, and that would just simply mean fussing. And I told you she was in a fuss with somebody in my dream. I woke up with it. Somebody who was sadistic, that means a person who liked to inflict pain, that needed soul support. So we have right here number 10. And she definitely, oh, they had down, she died 10 something deep. So we have right here, she went somewhere to meet this person. Well, not to meet this person, she went somewhere. Maybe the person showed up, I don't know. But she went somewhere where she thought it was light, kind, decent, or whatever, but it was danger lurking. Get what I'm saying? So we have right here, she was a trailblazer, and somebody wanted jointness with her. Or she was going to have jointness with somebody who was considered a trailblazer. Something was seeping through with this person though. So she had to never stop wanting the best out of love for her life, and know that she had to love herself first. So she needed to book an appointment some kind of way, because was he really worth it? Was this person worth going meeting this person, talking to, or whatever? Because this person murdered her. She needed to book an appointment, get some help she needed. Or she might have had some kind of appointment. Something about an appointment. Let's go for a minute. She needed God's bubble of protection around her. Follow me? She had to be in God's presence and have God's bubble of protection around her at that time. She didn't see this coming. My ones back then said it was a shockwave. She didn't see it coming. The person had it planned out, a mastermind. She was trying to distinguish what was going on. It was horrifying for her. So we have that. She thought it would be the end of her money problems. Meeting this person or whatever going on here, the person. She clapped back because she's a talker. She's going to have mouth back at you now. She said she was done, or the person said the person was done with her. Full bloom. Chose the one for full bloom. This is a marriage card, but I take it around where this person decide. He chose the one. He chose her to be the one that he murdered that day. Right? Her soul was crying out for a conclusion, because this person had a weakness for lovemaking. Follow me? Or this person liked her. However it's doing, right? It was neutral at the billboards. With this card, it just means jobs, right? So she wanted to deviate from a conquest deal. Get out of something with this person some kind of way, maybe. Here's another friend card. She had lots of life to live, and she's seeing her potential. Right here still, she want to free herself. She trying to get out. She want out from some commitment she in with whoever this is. She is entwined in some type of gossip. Follow me? So let's just go. So it go into war her, because I see at least 4 of her cards from back then. At least 4 of the same cards. So this is okay. What else? What else? Because God got the person name at least. Not God. The authorities got the person name at least, so they might have the person. We just might not know yet. Okay. She's saying, yay, yay. Okay. You coming to me on your birthday. I didn't see you since that day back then. Okay. That's right. See, that's right. Something's flicked it. What's flicked it? He flicked it. Maybe he not needed. He flicked it. That's just slow. He flicked it. He flicked it. Detective's gonna get him, so definitely gonna get him. Okay? Maybe detectives talk to some people who are his so-called friends, or your so-called friends, or his so-called friends, and even found out the name, or even how he looked. So we have right here that you needed to learn the lessons needed to be and express your spirituality. He was tearing you down to build himself up. It's obvious that you was going to be scared of nothing. He moved fast on it like a gas guzzler. And that's when he took out that weapon and he shot you. He was a conscious thinker, and spelling it will only help you as far as saying something maybe against him. If not against him, just the storyline, I guess. You had a healing path, God said. You was an earth angel. You had to leave destruction behind, though, God said. Did you play a part in what happened to you? And you did because you went to meet this person, or you were somewhere where this person was, or anything like that? That you fit, you had to wear it, that you played that part, at least being in this person's presence, going to meet this person or whatever it is. But the person played a part because the person did what the person did, and that was take your life away. Your precious life God gave to you. You was being molded into what you really wasn't, God says. You had to start to see what other people was doing to keep you stuck in a situation. The person could be a Taurus or Earth sign. Could be somebody who cared for you. Could be somebody you cared for at one time. You looked in a mirror. Or the person looked in a mirror. Some kind of way maybe. Person might have drove by and came back some kind of way. Person might have drove by, saw you were standing wherever, and then came back. And either turned to caused you a dysfunction you needed to get away from in the AM, and you got murdered in the AM after 10. So we have right here that somebody wanted you to think about something, and the person said they heard it before, or you heard it before, if it's the other way around. Person felt you left the person out in the cold because you wanted to break away, get out of some deal or whatever this is. You might like the color coral or this person. So this person might have been drinking some kind of way, or drinking something, or you might have been drinking something at the time. Okay. Passing by a lot of people in traffic or whatever. So we have right here that you was taking some kind of drug at the time, pills or anything like that, or this person. Person is a bureaucrat. So the person was. So we have, it was hard and complicated for this person to show you good. Show you good. Show you good. Because here's the next card, the life card. Look at God. Finally, you're in a safe and happy place with your mother. Because you miss your mother so much. In a safe and happy place with God, with your mother in spirit. Next card is you knew a secret of his, whatever it was. But you still could tell a secret on the table. That's how good God is. Unless he just was gay, but what's the big deal about being gay? Really ain't a big deal. Okay? Teaching children was your path, and you was good with children. Children loved you. You would have been a workhorse at it. The next one is you gotta remember what God said you are, but I don't see so far. I don't think I remember what God said you are here. My lawyer said, so some kind of way, this person gonna be getting a lawyer soon, some kind of way, or some kind of way you was gonna get a lawyer back then as far as this person. do, or if you allow others to dictate your religion or just have rules over you. You was being free to make your own choice, or you wanted to be free to make your own choice because somebody was trying to dictate and make rules over you. You wanted to be free and get out of a commitment, out of something that's like a fortress stuck in. Okay, universe, you know all about it. You know all about it, universe. You know all about it. You're scaling things out for Rosie, some or this person. You say you was done. I see done was 2 times. We already said done. So you can say you done, you want out, or whatever you saying to this person. We're true friends. So this person saying we true friends, or we in it to the end, or whatever this person talking like. You trying to be done. You're trying to get out, be out. Person was a serpent. You need to take baby steps in your thinking with this person. So you aren't going to let your emotions stop you from going to a place. Follow me? So you might have promised this person, I'm going to be there, I'll meet you there, and you wanted to keep your promise. Or something like that. So you went. You was ecstatic about going, or you thought you would be ecstatic, but it didn't turn out good. You was being appreciative of a home that was sufficient. A home you was living at, or something. Static. You was gambling too much, God says. Meeting this person or anything like that. And you need to be checked. Maybe the person said something was your fault. You was tangled up with this person. So this person cheapened your life by murdering you. Follow me? Because the person said something was your fault. So we have right here, it was time for that person to be the conqueror because the person felt like something was your fault. Wearing certain kind of clothes, exaggerated things, but it don't excuse what the person did. So we have, with that card, it usually be like an officer, security, a boss, or anybody like that. Certain kind of clothes person have them. Uniform, some kind of uniform, whatever it is. So if it's not that way, I can take it another way and say that she had on certain kind of clothes, and by the person normal kind of clothes she had on, the person could identify her easy. Let's just really. He's gonna sit down and gloat about this thing. She has a sweetheart. There were some choice words to her from him, both ways, because she could talk. She got some defeat. And then we have right here, peace within would make a stable mind for her. And for her to be that warrior. But for this person, peace within would make a stable mind for this person, because this person was going to be that warrior. He cheapened her life right here. And he looked at her life as being a piece of trash. That's why he need to go to jail. Get my drift. Because when he go to jail and he be in jail, he don't get visits. He don't get nobody sending him anything. He don't get phone calls. He don't have nobody come to see him like they love him. And he get in all kind of fights or whatever occur while he in jail. He gonna feel the moisture of what this took from her family or from her. When you feel a certain kind of way and you feel like you alone or you being mistreated or whatever, but his pain will never equal her pain. Never. In a million years. Unless the same thing happened to him. So he'll never feel her pain and know how she felt, ever. He would never ever feel her pain unless the same thing happened to him. And if it don't happen to him, he'll never feel that. So he'll never know how she felt. But he meant for her to hurt. He meant for her to be in pain. He meant for her to be tortured. So that's why he need to be in jail. It's a long time coming, but it's coming. A change gonna come. That song coming in my mind. A change gonna come. It's been a long time living. It's been hard living. So she was struggling with drugs. So it was a hard time living. It was hard trying to get off drugs. But she is afraid to die. She don't know what's up there in the blue sky, whatever the song says. But she know a change got to come. A change had to happen to get off drugs. But is leaving it for the family. A change going to come. And this culprit going to be caught. A change going to come. Oh, yes, it will. Oh, yes, it will. God said back then this person going to be caught. And I believe anything God tell me. So if it take 10 years, I don't care what I'm doing. I never forget about that person is out there loose. And then I'm waiting to hear about he's convicted. Okay, one more. If that's just one more, like I said, one more. So she got somebody in the spirit with her that she loved. One of her relatives or somebody who's a male around her. Doc Holliday. We got the Bible, court documents, police paperwork, actual real thesis or whatever, any kind of papers and forms. The number could go with anything from amount of words, amount of money, whatever. It can go with anything. Okay, that's pages of the Bible or whatever. This person was continuing the vice, was hell-bent on destruction against her. It was time for him to act. So we can survive, him and somebody else. Whoever he felt, himself and whoever, right? She had a secret. My one way back then said something about a rape, so I don't know if that had nothing to do with anything, but that's still not a reason to murder somebody. So let's just flow. See, it's premeditated. See the card? I told you that he created a shockwave. She didn't even see it coming that the person was going to do whatever to her. He is going to be a realist. Premeditated. She is promiscuous. That's true. She needs to start taking care of herself. That's true. So we have right here numbers. Could be part of anything. Whatever. From license, door number, whatever. Birthday, whatever it could be. It was forced. What was forced? Those bullets coming. It was forced. Get what I'm saying? They can't wrap it like you in the war. Get what I'm saying? Time was mentioned and checked. There's no way she would have met this person if she knew this person was going to do this to her. No way in this world. In a suitable voice, she is going to talk to this person in a reasonable voice of the person her. So it keep on being where she wanted to get out. See, here's another one. I hear skills on one here. That means when you want out, I don't want the relationship. I don't want to be in this group. I don't want whatever it is. I want this job or whatever. Person trying to buy you. Stay here trying to convince you. Follow me? That's all it keep being like that anyway. Where family gonna get the truth out of the story. Otherwise, I just saw it in there. Here she is. This is her. Look on the floor for it. She was laying down. So the cops came and they looked on the ground and there she was. Follow me. Some kind of praying in her mind, or something was going through her mind some kind of way with that card. Unfortunately, something didn't smell right. It was too late though then. I feel like it was too late. When she saw something didn't smell right, it was too late. Things starting to change. She thought things were starting to change with her and whoever this person is. This person, what you call, I feel snuck her. Because I feel it was premeditated and she didn't see it coming. It was a shock wave. Get what I'm saying? She thought things was alright because the person was talking like they cool, as they say. And all the time it wasn't like that. She had to stop thinking she deserved abuse from this person or anybody else. Because help was coming if she needed some help, if she needed some money or whatever this is. Honestly, you light up my life. So this person liked that some kind of way. Or she liked the person some kind of way, or whatever this is. Simply honest. Well, this could be her card, and I'm going to put it with me then because we got along real good. You light up my life, that's right. I get on you, but you know I get on you with love. That's me. That's how I operate. Or this person, like I said, family won't get the truth of the story otherwise. Because God wanted her to speak to the millions, God words. So we have right here, he looked at her as weak back at that time period. But she is going to change and chance it all. She is trying to get out. Okay, being adopted. Blaming things on being adopted. That's why he a monster. Adopted. Adoption can sometimes only become a monster. He is controlling, dominating. She wanted out. He decided to stick a fork in her. He chose to stick a fork in her. But she chose to stick a fork in this situation because she wanted out. I see about at least 3 cards that she wanted out, or 4. He was tender and sissified. He is. Anytime you're killing a woman, you are tender and sissified. And I'm saying it. We got 2. Number 2. And we got 6. Right? I don't know what that is for right now. A lot of money was spent some kind of way. So I don't know if she owed him money. Bills was piling up and he owed her money or anything. She owed him money or something like that. Owed him money maybe, I don't know. So help was a minute away. Is that the same? Didn't I just read say? We got a card already said that. Oh, help was coming or something. I think it said help was a minute away. She was dealing with something cognizable. Okay, she might have been eating with this person, or she wanted something to eat, or something about eating. Dealing with education, jobs, equalness, and fairness. But this person been hateful since this person's childhood, is in his genetics, it's running his blood, family, and whoever he connected to is in his bloodline. Newsflash. God wanted her to wake up because this person wasn't valuing others. Follow me? Is it you, my good fortune? So some kind of way he was talking like he was going to give her some money maybe. A good fortune. Get what I'm saying? But if I turn it around to him, is it you, my good fortune? He already know that he had whatever he had premeditated, planned out. So he not saying, he's saying you are my good fortune. And his good fortune would be murdering her for whatever reasons. Either she owed him money. Here's a pill card. So we got pills. She took pills, so get pills anytime. Look around the corner, you can get them anytime. Pill drop effect. So he need to stop tearing down her emotions and filter his ways. So we have who's talking in her surroundings by this guy or somebody else. in this guy, whoever. She wanted this person to bring an emotional love she needed because it was intense madness. Did she really believe as far as God and what she had? Because she was going to church at the time, or trying to, and maybe trying to believe in God, that God will help get her off of drugs or will save her or whatever. Did she know and believe as far as God? To just trust God to help her? But it was time to act. And this person wanted her to promise that she was going to act in something, whatever it was. But the person had in his own mind, it was time for him to act. Follow me? And he promised himself, I'm going to act. And what he was going to do was murder her. That was his plan. She didn't see it coming, like I said. He wanted her to collaborate. Well, he did collaborate with her by going to meet her, or whatever he said. He might have said, come on and meet me somewhere. He might have said, come on and meet me. I got some pills for you. I'm just using an example. I'm just trying to use an example because I see pills right there. Whatever he said to get her wherever he got her at, knowing he was going to kill her. But she didn't know it. Get my drift. You thinking everything all right with you and somebody, but it's not. Get what I'm saying? God say knowing anything is rushed is not worth taking. So this person came out of nowhere, or was doing stuff fast or whatever, want to collaborate, want to join, want to get close, want to see her or whatever. But she shouldn't have went. Get what God's saying? He wanted her, promise me you're going to be there, promise me you're going to act and you're going to come there. I got some pills. I'm going to use that for example, because she did take pills, so I'm using it for example. Or whatever he said. I got some money for you. Whatever he said something. He said whatever, because I saw an ecstatic card and I don't see nothing else on the table for her to be ecstatic about. Especially if she's trying to break away from somebody, because everything, at least 4 cards, is saying she wanted to get away from somebody who had a hold on her. Get my drift. Some kind of way. Okay? So, if the secret would be that he gay, who he don't want to know that he gay? His friends? Maybe he don't want his friends to know he's gay. She could tell that, or that he raped her. But still. Okay, I need an end card, Lord, in this. We argue. Let me get it in. Okay, let's see this one. There's a witness. If God would have showed me his face clear enough in my mind, I would be what you call a witness. But I was a witness just fighting a man. But as far as how his face looked, I have no idea. I know he was taller than her. I do know that. I know that much. But other than that, how his face looked, I have no idea. But if God would have made his face clear to me like I'm looking at my window right there, I would know his face in my mind. But I don't know how his face looked. But it was a witness. Get what God's saying? Somebody was somewhere, because it says a witness. God's saying it was a witness. God knows. Person full of faith, because it's a church across the street, right that way. It's a church across the street, so look, just a faith-filled person full of faith. Get my drift. Something happened between 9 o'clock a.m., 9:30 p.m. Okay? She's souping things up for a speedy recovery. There was a recovery place in the block, too. She had to take the reins and run with it and be the guard in her. Sometimes when you're trying to get off stuff, there's always somebody right there to try to pull you back. She was panning out the court life. maybe of how long she is gonna be meeting this person, or a program was going to be, maybe, or church was going to be, because both of those things is in the block where she was murdered at. Both of those things I just said, a church and a treatment center. And going off one of my storylines back then, she was going in some kind of treatment. It takes a while. It can't happen in one day. It takes time. Because she is going to invite in her healing. Follow me? Talking will be the only way for her to heal, as far as whatever she is going through, whatever she's feeling like. Shortly, she is going to another city or state. Or that person who did this tried to run. I'll never understand why people run after you murder somebody. You the big man, why you running? They do that every time. If they never had money before to travel, they had money when they murder somebody. Every time you hear the news, they find somebody in a whole totally different state. They got money, they can travel there all of a sudden when they did something to somebody, but any other time they don't have no money. God will help her, but she had to learn to listen to God totally and go to whatever training, whatever drug treatment. Look what it say, training or class, to put her in her place. So we got training or class. So we got a church, I told you, in the block, and a drug treatment in the block. So it could go with both of these things. Look at this. You tell me God don't know. Look at this. Didn't I tell you she was shot? It grossed somebody out, probably that witness. It grossed her out also. Person shot her to wound her, to murder her, and that's what the person did. This person was posing as what he wasn't. A friend. If they was mad with each other before, he was posing like he wasn't mad, but he was still mad, or as a friend, or whatever this is all about. He is posing a fake. Get what I'm saying? An imposter. Follow me? He was a demon behind that face. She is seeking refuge. So we have right here that we got a lawsuit is the money card. So we dealing with, maybe she is going to sue him. Maybe she owed him money. Maybe she is going to sue him, or she owed him money. What else could it be? I don't know right now. Let's go. She needed not to go on here first and be the chairperson of her life to meet this person. Right now, God said, yes, she on her path because she with God. Get my drift. Right? Now it's vital for her to find a path that she wasn't on it if she was alive still. Follow me? God says she existed for a bigger reason than what this person even thought, or what she thought. Once she saw that and she turned her life all the way around to God, she would have been saying, I'm ready to be guided to my path, God. So we got I'm gonna have to change this to leaders, right? A leader, right? Why I say that? Because a cop car came out back then, and the person who shot her wasn't a cop, but the person was a type of a leader, I heard, right? So let's just flow some kind of leader. Person wasn't a cop though. Follow me? But this person considered a leader who did this, right? To her. So we have that a Gemini was going to be frank with her. Follow me? That's a comrade. Follow me? Next one is she is calling a lot. She didn't have good work ethics. So we have right here that her hair was different from this person who did this. And the next one is she is dealing with a ticking time bomb, and this is the culprit here. Or we dealing with somebody who, if he not a Gemini, he act like one, half good, half bad, like the Gemini sign. I love my Gemini, so don't get mad with me, Gemini, when I say that. But I like to say that with my Geminis because I deal with 3 Geminis. And that's why I say that. All of us got 2 sides, I know that. Okay? This person was like that Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, because she thought this person was coming in peace, and this person was a total monster. Get my drift? Embarrassed or anxious she was, because this person was a chicken tom bomb. Want to know why she anxious, why she nervous? Because he changed up to Dr. Jekyll. Get my drift? Okay, I need some more, Lord, to end it. I got to end this. Where are you? Are you up in here somewhere? Let's just go a little bit. He didn't see her worth in her ambition. He looked at her as trash. So he got to pay. He got to pay. He has to pay. And he gonna pay. He's going behind bars before this year's out. Just a matter of time. She had to look at things and don't run from things, because something come from her childhood, stem from her childhood, dealing with trauma about her mother. See, sometimes people have trauma and they don't go get counseling, and it can go into their adulthood and just affect them all the way throughout their adulthood when you don't get things fixed. I talk about mental illness already on my channel. She is trying to figure out how to work something out. Hard on. I don't think that's her, though. I think that's the person was trying to figure out how to work something out. Trying to figure out hard. Because she went back to her soul right here, and he felt well done. Because if she would have went in drug treatment and got through that and went to church, God would have said to her, well done. You went back to your soul to heal your soul, get my drift. But since she didn't get to complete that, this culprit murdered her. This is him. He working hard on how to figure something out, on how to fix something. However he want to do things. He murdered her. So she went back to her soul. And God saying, well done. She with God. This person felt like he didn't want to be disrespected. You can't disrespect me. She saw it with full eyes at one point, because he said he was ready in a situation. And she said no more. Or vice versa, or whatever this is. Or the same person said it. So we have right here that relations to not wanting her as a woman. She shouldn't lower her standards with this person. He didn't want her as a woman. He just wanted to use her for whatever reasons. That came out back in too. God know her story. So here we go again. Flames were sparked. And I told you, he shot her multiple times. It's like you in the army, right? When he shoot, you get my drift, right? She captured the flames. There was tension. She had to enjoy the life that God continued to give her and be happy again from when she last saw this person, to just stay away from this person or the family. Follow me? So we have right here that abuse proved that was fake love. I give up on this fake love, fake friends, fake caring, and she was trying to get away by telling this person she wanted out or whatever this is. Person didn't want to hear it though, seem like. She is chewing on luxurious, getting money, anything as far as money or anything like that, and that's probably what drew her. Because he might have said something like, I got some money for you, whatever this person might have said. I don't know. See, here it is again. God keep bringing it. God keep bringing it. My cards get mixed up all the time. I just mixed them up yesterday again. I mix them all kind of ways. All kind of ways. And God going to bring these cards right back out for whoever it is that it belonged to. Here it is. I told you. Here it is again. The court date is gradually coming up for this person. This came out after she died. Because I kept doing storylines. Same thing. That's how I know that the police was going to get this guy. Was going to get this guy. Gradually, a court date is going to be coming up for him. So we have right here. Oh, we got too much. Look, there's a bunch of money going on here. We got that, that, and that. Get what I'm saying? See all these money cards? That. So we have take off every land, reveal the naked soul. So this person wanted her to take off every land, reveal the naked soul for some money. Follow me? Anything like that. But God wanted her to tell the person what it is and what it ain't going to be. Because she's saying she want to be out of some kind of agreement or whatever this is with this person. It was seed time. And it was a sure thing. So this person wanted her to pick door one love. And she wasn't going that direction. She wasn't even considering. And that was a problem. So we have, it was heart-wrenching. Follow me? Because this person put her out. Follow me? And he did. He murdered her. So we have, she had to go ahead and fight for her life and stop running. And fight for her life means go in drug treatment, go in church to let God lead her. And that's how you fight for your life. You let God help you. Get what I'm saying? Or you get the treatment you need. That's how you fight for your life. Right? And stop running. Only you can make it happen. Only she can make it happen for her life. God says, right? So, somebody going to be a place setter though. And testify. Thank you, God. Right here. Because there's a witness I told you on this table. Or whichever set maybe I told you. Somebody going to sit down and testify. Yeah, he the one. Whatever they might say. We got a church person. They're not going to be scared either. They're going to sit right there in their chair and point him out. You're in my dreams. Call me soon. So he might have been thinking about her some kind of way. As far as running into her again or something like that. If not that, God just wanted him to come forward. God wanted him to come forward, or she might have been in his dreams. Because how can you murder somebody like that and they don't be in your dreams? That's right. He's sadistic, right? That's right. He hateful since is all in his blood. So I guess he. Oh yeah, that's right. He a monster, right? So I guess he can go to sleep at night every night and don't think about the person he just murdered, shot multiple times, and just go to sleep and think it's fine. I hope she haunted his dreams all the way from when he did it. You're in my dreams. Hopefully she was in his dreams. And for her, it would mean for him to turn himself in. Next one is he wanted to go sky high. Express all that's needed. He was going to express all that was needed. I think one of the other one. I don't see that card. He wanted her to go somewhere out of town somewhere. They got all kind of arrangements going on this day and age. She had to look with both eyes, and what did she see? Because a mirror was supposed to tell her the truth. A mirror is meant to show you the truth. Look with both of those eyes and see. Because God gave her intuition 2 times back then in my storylines. 2 times. That means that's God telling you, up. Intuition means hold up. Hold up. Stop. Halt. Pause. Get what I'm saying? Are you sure? Whatever it's going to say to you, you feel it mean to you. Was she something you're following about? In the religion that she followed, or some rules, or whoever she's connected to? Or religion and its effects and what it left on her. Having faith, or some rules that she's following as far as somebody. Baby, come to me. For, yeah, let's see. Is that it? Universe for, religion. The effects it left, having faith, or just religion in general. Religion. Because she was going to church different times. She believed in God, so. Or just having rules. One more. Okay, that's going to be it. One more. Where are you? Which one are you? Which one you want me to pick out? It probably sounds like I'm crazy to you all, but I'm not crazy. Which one are you? Which one? This one? Okay. Up in here somewhere. Up here somewhere. Let's see. She was around something green and flowery, unless it was in her house. Green flowers, something outside or whatever. She need to be her own cheerleader, God says. Looking at something superficial, her or this person. Here the green leaves again, whatever that is, right? Okay, wherever she lived, wherever this was. Okay. You must go on with your life as you should. She is going to go on with her life as she should, or the family should. Okay, she needed to check herself and do some soul searching in this person also. So she was wearing certain kind of clothes that was revealing some kind of way. Follow me? But if she knew him, should she tell on him or her on somebody? She was wearing certain kind of clothes. Okay, someone is anxious here. She is anxious. Thoughts spinning. Because this person abused his power. He let off everything he can let off as far as her. She need to cover her genitals, tensity at one point, whenever that might have been. She had to accept defeat and adapt toward or this person. Because here he is. He wanted to spend some time with her. Follow me? She wanted to know how long it's going to be, what I'm getting from it, where we going at with this thing. Get what I'm saying? He was distant, some kind of way. In some kind of way she must have ran into him or whatever this is. He was mad because he is a score loser. Get what the card's saying. Did she have burdens? Yeah, she had burdens. But he might have looked at her as a burden when she wasn't giving in or whatever going on here with this situation. If he wasn't happy, he's going to make things right. But if she wasn't happy, she's going to make things right because God says she's going to be moving a rougher matters with this person. We got number 18. So we have, she thought she was better than him or he thought he was better than her. One of them. So we have right here that, don't be held hostage to the death. Don't be held hostage to love after the death of a person. Your loved one is here in spirit. So she here in spirit. And God's saying don't hold ourselves hostage to the death of her. Or she shouldn't have been from a person that she knew that died. Number 4. We got a person could have been a Libra. Or she just was interested in a Libra type of feeling or Libra type of person. She didn't want no substitutes because maybe I do know that her fiance was murdered in jail or wherever. So maybe she didn't want no substitute and this person might have wanted to connect or whatever and she didn't want to or whatever going on here. I don't know. She had to have a stable mind. How much will it take for her to change though to have a stable mind? So we have right here that she had to revamp and do things all the time to change up. As far as work, going to church, going to treatment or whatever, she had to revamp and change up herself. Rely only on herself to elevate herself. So she's going to court. Follow me? Some kind of way. Looking at things realistically, the reality of things. Or this man is going to court. Follow me? So we have right here that She is in her feelings, all in her feelings. And this person was all in his feelings. Glance at the moon. So he is pricing something to butter her up. maybe trying to offer money to her to get her to give in or whatever, to go with him or to give in or whatever he wanted. She wasn't giving him any. He was doing it. So on a whatever day of the week, he was going to go get her, or she was going to go get him. So I feel he is annoyed, or she was annoyed by the pandemic. Follow me? Or if not annoyed by the pandemic, annoyed by the pandemic. That's what it says, right? Okay, we'll go that way. She just wanted to go home. This is the desperate card. I just want to go home. But she couldn't go home right here because this was it. She wanted to go home. This is a desperate card. If she needed help, she should have reached out to different ones to help her. But she was probably going to the treatment and different things, though. But at that time period, she couldn't get no help because she was stuck right there with this person. It's like somebody, is it called ambush? Somebody gets you in a spot where you just plain out stuck. He was nothing but a coward. Nothing but a coward. I ain't no joke. You only have to shoot a lady. You can smack a lady a couple times. You don't have to shoot a lady. I mean, really. I don't condone no kind of fighting or anything, but I'd rather him smack her a couple times than to murder her. And I'm serious about that. Smacking, hitting is better than murder any day. Get Tell Me with a support group. She had to get Tell Me with a support group. And that would be either church or, before this happened to her, church or treatment, or he getting Tell Me with a support group, because that would be a lawyer and a court system for him. Follow me? So he had a blank look on his face. So what trying to tear her down, right? So she has a workforce. She had some kind of relaxation. Or maybe his lawyer, because this culprit here is going to be trying his best to tear her down to prove his case. Maybe his father was abusive to him, but she wasn't having protection from her father, because her father, I think, not alive. So make no excuses for work, God says, right? She had to work harder, or work harder on trying to find work, or get treatment, or whatever God wanted her to do. She had to beware of the Lord thinker, somebody who know you need help, that take advantage of this person here, this culprit. We got numbers. So we have right here that he is questioning her ability to be anybody in life anyway. Follow me? That she could even be a star. She can get clean. She can whatever. So it says right here that here she is. They don't even like me. Whoever they are. Support group, church members, people in the neighborhood, or whoever. A group of people, whoever they may be. But she is a blessing, God says. She's dealing with a money lover. So money lover is a boss. A money lover is a boss, a leader, a boss, a drug dealer, anybody like that. Next one is, why did she even settle? She had to ask herself, deep ask herself, why did she even settle? Because this was back in the first one too. This person wanted romance. Here he is. He didn't have romance in a long time. So here it is again. I told you. Didn't you hear me say this back then? In the storyline about a rape, you heard me say that, and he is coming again. Because God knows these storylines. She had to seek some help because of a rape. She was trying to get along. So who I could turn around to him, but we got by we having a romantic card right there. I feel it goes like this, but I can turn it around to the person. He was seeking help because of a theft. If she stole something from him, he is seeking help. He was seeking help for theft, talking to her about maybe something he felt she stole, maybe, if I take it that way. And he is just trying to get along, but I can't take it his way because of what he did. So he wasn't trying to get along. So some kind of way, I feel she saw this person before that day, whenever she saw him, and this person did what he did. Because this person didn't have romance in a long time. Follow me? Look at the card behind it. You tell me God know this person? God know this culprit? Look at this card. Look what's coming behind it. Look at this card. Look at the card. Person was seeking revenge. He wanted full revenge. She could have called the police on this person before. When that happened back then, she might have went to court about it or whatever it might be. This person wanted full revenge. She might have stole something from him and he wanted revenge. But by us having the I can't even make that a love card because he got a bunch of violence going on with this person. There's a lot of violence going on with this person. So I feel that's it, Lord. This person, I mean, here's a court again. Person, he's going down. Okay, it's gonna make me sing my song. I'm gonna sing it for you. I'm gonna sing it. I'm gonna sing that song for you. I'm gonna sing it for her. For this person. Because you just heard me say that. That's it. That's a wrap. He's going down. He's going down. 'Cause she's not around, baby. Your whole world's upside down. Going down. You going down. Just because she's not around, don't think you're not going down. You're going down. Oh yeah, you're going down, Buster. You think you're not. You're going down. You're going down. God is God. And as long as God is God, you're going down. That's no joke. You're going down. You know, sometimes it takes the time it takes. That's for everything. Like when we had babies, it took us 9 months for the baby to develop and everything. Things take time. And for you, the timing for you, it got to be ripe. And God going to pick you. When God want to grab you from out of that bunch of wherever you at, the right time, and you coming out of that. You coming out. Just like our babies come out of us. You coming out. There's nothing going to be able to keep you inside. Hidden nowhere. Hidden with nobody. You shouldn't be in hiding anyway. If you that big and bad, you should be out in the open. I always say to them people when they do all of this, why is you hiding now? You need to be out there front and center and let people know who you are. You was bold enough to do it. Just come on out and let people know who you are then. Why is you hiding? Why are you in hiding somewhere? Get out there and let the cops know who you are and see who you are. Since you was the big man. I don't know why they do that stuff. You kill somebody and then you go and hide and nobody know who you are or where you are. Nah, Nah. No, you get ready to get yours. I want to say thank you for the detectives that at least found out your name. They might actually have you now. I just don't know. Because I haven't heard anything else. But I did hear about they had a name. So they knew what your name is. So that's good enough for me. So that means they on you like gravy on rice. And it's just a matter of time. Matter of time. Because people going to have to learn. You cannot just be taking people's lives because you want to for whatever reason. You're going down. You're going down. 'Cause she's not around. baby, your whole world's upside down, going down. You going down. You going down. I don't talk just to be talking on this station, this channel. You going down. I trust God. You going down. And I'm hoping you don't even come back out. I mean, that's how I feel about it. I don't want you to have the death penalty, nothing like that. But I'm hoping you don't even come out. That's how I feel about you. Because I wanted to be where you don't hurt nobody else's family, murder somebody else's family member. A lesson got to be learned. And your lesson is you don't be out here to murder nobody else. Now, what you do in jail, I don't think you're going to be able to get away with that in jail because there's too many men in there. And you ain't going to be able to just do what you want to do to all of them are there. But try to keep yourself alive up in there if you try to break bad and do all kind of stuff with those people in there. Your time is going to come. Your time is going to come where you're going to be in front of the judge and you're going down. You're not going to feel what it feels like to not be alive, but you're going to feel what it's going to feel like to not have freedom, to not have your friends around and not see your friends and all. Because all of them going to dump you as soon as you get in there. They might see you a couple months, but then after a while, they're going to dump you. They're going to dump you. They're going to leave you right there where you belong. It's the Brass Love One Healer to Row 9 here on YouTube.